In the name of Allah the Compassionate, the Merciful. Dear students, hope everyone is fine and enjoying good health. Dear students, today we are going to start a new chapter, Reactions of Metals. Our topic of today's lesson is Properties of Metal. Listen to the lesson attentively and note down important points discussed. Learning objectives of today's lesson are: the students should be able to list the properties of metals. Use the particle model to explain the properties of metals. Dear students, metals have high melting points and can reflect light, conduct electricity, have their shape changed, and be drawn out into wires without breaking. Dear students, metals are part of our everyday lives. For example, gold is used to make jewelry. Electricity cable is made of copper. Car body panels are made of steel. Aluminium can be drawn out into thin wire without breaking. Dear students, many crystals are shiny and reflect light, but they do not conduct electricity. Graphite is a type of carbon which conducts electricity well, but it is brittle and breaks easily. Many plastics can be drawn out into threads and can change shape without breaking, but they do not conduct electricity.
Dear students, since the Bronze Age, about 4,000 years ago, people have been extracting metals from the earth. They have melted these metals to make tools and weapons. They have used them either pure, as in iron, or mixed them to make alloys. A mixture of metals or a mixture of metal and any other element is known as alloy. Dear students, here I will describe the properties of metals. Dear students, metals are dense. Most metals are much denser than nonmetals. The density of copper is about 9 grams per cubic centimeter and that of gold is about 20 grams per cubic centimeter. This high density is due to the closely packed atoms. The diagram shows how regular layers of atoms make up a large structure. Dear students, although metals are dense and strong, they can be easily shaped by hitting them with a hammer. Metals such as copper can also be pulled into long, thin wires. This happens because the pushing or pulling forces make the layers of atom in the crystals slip over one another. The metal does not break, but it does change shape. Dear students, metals conduct electricity. In metals, atoms are held close together. Their outermost electrons are not tied to any atom and they are free to move. We can think of the electrons as forming a sea around the much larger positive ions. When an electric voltage is connected to the metal, an electric current flows because the electrons are free to move. Non-metals do not have a sea of free electrons in their structures, so they do not conduct electricity. They are insulators. The electrons in metal can carry heat as they move. Some metals are good thermal conductors. Dear students, malleable is a word which means can be hammered into shape. Ductile is a word which means can be made into a wire. Dear students, answer the following question in detail in your notebook. The question is, write 3 properties of metals. Dear students, in today's lesson you have learned some new words. You are required to find the meanings. Words are alloys, density, malleable, ductile, conductor, insulator. Dear students, go through this video again for better understanding. Solve the attached worksheet to test your concept. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.